Okay, everybody. Free writing is a tool, and we're starting tomorrow with the 30-day free writing challenge. It's going to be all of February and a couple of days into March, since February is only 28 days, and this is a 30-day challenge. So I'm going to use free writing as a tool. It's actually a success tool to uncover the unconscious and the subconscious answers to your questions. If you feel like you're indecisive, if you feel like you're making the same mistakes over and over again, you go into relationships, they're all the same, they just have different names, you are making the same mistakes over and over again, and you've been really tired of yourself. This happened to me. You become really, really tired of making the same mistakes over and over. And this is one of these great tools that you can use to uncover those hidden patterns that you have in life. Because that's what we do. We have like a script, and it's down below on another level, like the unconscious or the subconscious level. And when you do something, those levels control you. They control what you think and you feel and you do, all of those things. And you can find out what makes you tick and how you're sabotaging yourself. So if you are sabotaging yourself, if you feel like, I'm so sick and tired of being sick and tired and I want to change my life, this is the way, and this is the opportunity to do it. For some people, this is going to be great. If you are a writing person, if you like to write, if you've always been writing, if you enjoy writing, this is for you. This is your time to do the thing that you do best, and you find out what's in your subconscious and in your unconscious. It's a great investment in yourself to do this, to understand yourself better, to do the things that will be better for you. And I'm going to do this right along with you guys. I'm going to also be writing. I'm also going to find out what makes me tick and what negative patterns I have that I want to balance up. I don't believe in us trying to remove things from our lives. I don't believe that we should be trying to change in that way. But I do believe that we can do it, that we can change, that we can become more balanced by adding more of the opposite that we don't want, the opposite of what we don't want. We can also get people around us to help us. And all of those things, that all of the ideas and all of the ways that we can change are in your internal compass, in your intuition, in your unconscious or your subconscious. And doing the free writing will help you uncover these things. It will help you see what your patterns are, what your choices are. And it's going to be a great help. So all of the answers are actually within, and you can invest in yourself by doing this. You can invest in yourself, self-knowledge, self-realization. You get a better self-image when you know more about what makes you tick and how you can do things in a better way. You can enhance all the positive patterns that you see, and you can balance up all of the negatives or change them actually when you see what's going on. And if you don't like what's going on, you're going to balance it naturally. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. If we can't, we balance it up with more of the opposite, or something that will help us instead of hurt us. Uh, this is a tool. This is just one of the many tools, and it's going to be working for some of you. And if you give it a shot, you're going to be able to do it and do it well. It's also called the stream of consciousness writing. You write for period of time, a set period of time that you choose. Somewhere between 1 and 5 minutes is a good starter. And you sit down at your keyboard and you start typing. Don't edit, change, reread, censor yourself. Don't care about punctuation, spelling, complete sentences, grammar, nothing like that. Forget everything that you ever learned about writing, because it doesn't apply here. Your words don't have to make sense to anyone, not to yourself and not to anybody else. And don't remove or change any words, because those unconscious substitutes for things are actually clues for you. But you need to wait a while before you start to analyze it or look at it. So leave everything just as it is. Allow those things to happen. Let it flow. If you feel at a loss of things to say, just write whatever pops up into your mind and repeat it over and over, or repeat the last sentence you wrote over and over, or the last word or whatever, until you get a new thought that will bring you down to a deeper level of writing again. When something new surfaces, just pick it up and write it. All of these things that you write are going to be helpful for you. Once a while ago, no, not a while ago, it's like 10 years ago, I did this for a whole year. I was free writing every day for 1 whole year. And when I looked at it, I was like, if I had been reading what I was writing, I wouldn't have made all of these mistakes. So my problem was actually that I was just writing and never reading what I was writing. So let about a month pass, like this entire challenge. And then you go back and read what you've been writing, and it will give you guidance into your future. It's really, really cool. It worked really, really well for me. And when you do that, actually, when you let the stream of consciousness writing happen in that way, in any way, that it just surfaces and you just write, it gives you great clues. Okay? So don't try to make any sense of anything. One more thing, if you had another language, a native language that you were speaking as a child, you will have a lot of emotions connected to that language. So if you write in your native language, then you will be able to access those emotional memories and those early memories, and you will be able to find I know this is Swedish. You will be able to see where the patterns began. And if you feel like you're at a loss of words, then just start drawing instead of writing. It might be pre-verbal. The memories, the feelings, the emotions that you have might be pre-verbal. So allow yourself to do that as well. Okay? This challenge is going to be on patreon.com/uniquebalance. And you are going to be able to join in this challenge if you so wish. It's a free writing on stress management. And this is extra good for anybody who has post-traumatic stress, or anybody who feels stressed, or even that don't feel stressed. You don't have to write about stress just because you're free writing. And still, you might just see some patterns of stress and some ways to change your life if you want to. So, this is just if you want to, and you do it your way. You choose the time period, the allotted time for this, and you will get to experience something really awesome. And this will be all for now. I hope that you have enjoyed this and that I will see a lot of you in this free writing challenge. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Ciao for now.